of course, we're a couple living together, so the budget we put together is with the two of us.
But it's where we are now. It's what, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, living room, dining room,
Furnished.
Furnished. It's U.S. dollars. It would be $430 U.S. dollars per month, which I think is what we're paying, $12,000.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And
So
it's auto deposit, from our bank account to our landlord's bank account.
and that's considered a nice place to live. It's 86 square meters, so what is it, about 900 square feet. It's in a condo building that has a swimming pool. And it's very well located within, and good, very good.
Good walking distance from major shopping area, so it works out pretty well.
Yeah, pretty comfortable for us. So actually, the groceries, our major expenditure is for food and beverages. Frankly, if we didn't drink beer and wine, we'd be spending a lot.
Substantially less.
Yes, it would be substantially less.
Yeah.
Yes.
And electricity depends on how you adapt to the heat, but our baseline utility bill has been, baseline, that's about as low as it probably ever go, was about $33, $34 a month. But you get into the hot season, when it's 110 degrees,
40 degrees C.
40 degrees C outside, and these big buildings absorb a lot of solar energy, and you want to be able to sleep and feel somewhat comfortable, you'll be running your air conditioning a lot. And in some cases I know that your electric bill can go up to 8,000, 7,000.
7,000 is the biggest we've ever had, and we like it. That's when we first got here and wanted it. Cool. We've adjusted a lot.
It surprised me our cold season. You were actually cold here.
I went out and bought long sleeve, more long sleeve shirts.
So you've acclimated to almost too well in the cold season.
Yes.
How much is 7,000 in U.S.?
7,000 in U.S.
Let's see here, you'd be about $250.
Yeah, about $250. So, and that's considered high. That's not like
electricity's not cheap here.
Yeah.
It is. I believe it's a tiered system. You start breaking through certain bands in consumption, the rates keep on going up as you go through those bands. So it is not any cheaper than America. It's probably in some cases even more expensive.
But the climate's better. We're not paying the heat.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're not.
In fact, we don't have heat. That's something else too. This past winter, I was beginning to look at space heaters for the bathroom, and he was pointing out that you're only going to use that a week or two of the year. Yeah. Why don't you just wait till the afternoon to take your shower? The expenses that perhaps you don't necessarily think about when you're deciding if you can live within a budget are related to insurance. To maintaining health insurance and visa maintenance. We have retirement visas, and that in order to maintain a visa, you need to either demonstrate a certain monthly income or have money deposited in the Thai bank, and then go every year and renew the visa and do reporting, just filling out simple paperwork once a quarter. So that can add up some of the visa expenses, and initially obtaining the visa can be something you need to think about.
Like I said, we don't travel. We haven't traveled back to America since we came here, and that's one piece of advice our financial advisor gave us. He said, he had a sister who was living in Mexico long term, retired. He said, well, he had a client who had retired to
Thailand.
And he said, why are you going to Thailand? And it looks like it's a good place for you to live, retire. He said, but you got to recognize that you get on that airplane and come back to America with some
emergency,
some sort of frequent basis. He said, whatever advantage you have living in Thailand is quickly eaten up by flying on that airplane. He said, I really encourage you when you go, view it as a long-term. If you want to travel, you travel in Asia, and you've got to come back home. Financially, you can do it. Don't worry about that. But try to maximize your travel in Southeast Asia if you possibly can.
It's good advice.
There's a lot of the world to see here.
Yeah.
very inexpensively.